Alright, once I cut this, there's no turning back, is there? No turning back at all. Just cut a little bit at a time. You don't have to score it and score it, you know, like you would other things. The beauty of a sharp blade. Oh, you know what? You know what I was gonna do? Okay. Hold on, I'm not going to cut it all the way just yet. I forgot. I'm not going to cut this whole thing out just yet because where the floor joists go, wouldn't it be something if I was right on the edge of a floor joist or in the middle of a floor joist or something and I couldn't get this out? I don't know where the floor joist is. And so I'm just going to cut out a little piece of the carpet so I can get a drill bit down in there. That's right. Man, glad I thought of that. Okay, I'm just going to cut out, and I'm just going to use this edge right here, I guess. Cut a little corner out. Then I can figure out. Okay. So you get the strands out of my way. Now I've got to cut through the pad. Okay. Cutting through the pad now. Let's see, if I was on the edge, I could move my box one way or another, couldn't I? I could slide it this way a little bit, or I could slide it that way a little bit, and do it without messing up the carpet. In the worst case scenario, if there was something there and I cut the carpet out, you could move it, patch the carpet a little bit next to your box, whatever, you know. Okay. Okay, so now I've got it big enough. I'm going to take a drill bit. I'm going to find a drill bit, and I'm going to shove a little wire down through there. Okay, I'll get that set up and be right back. Okay, I'm getting ready to drill this, and I was thinking, should I take a paddle bit? This is a paddle bit here. This is a 3/4 inch paddle bit. I could fit that down in there, or 1/2 inch. That way, I happen to be on the corner of where I'm going to go. But if I'm hitting that, I may have to move it back and forth a little bit. So I'm just going to take a drill bit, and this is about a 1/4 inch. I've got a little piece of wire. This is 14 gauge. Wish I had some 12 gauge, a little stiffer. I can push that down through there. There's probably insulation in there, so I'm going to have to push this through the insulation down far enough, you know, yay far, or at least far enough to where I can see it underneath the house. Okay. I want to do it with the small drill bit first, in case I hit the stud or the floor joist. All right. And chances are the floor joists are way out beyond it, and then I'll still be able to use the paddle bit if I take it with a small drill bit. Okay, I want to make sure I don't hit any carpet edges, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it to the inside just a hair. I don't know if I got all the way through there or not. I think I did. No. And I might be on top. I might be on top of it too. I might have to use a different bit, but you know, that's going down 1.5 inches. Could I be hitting the edge of it? Or right down on top of it? That would be a pain, wouldn't it? Well, that's why I'm glad I'm checking it first. I must be hitting it. But see, these bits? They're not very long, are they? Because they're attached on here. I think I have some other bits I'll have to find that are longer, and I can use my other drill and go down a little bit further. Maybe the flooring here is 1.25 inches thick, and I'm just barely not able to drill it. I don't know. I'm going to have to do a little bit more probing. I don't want to keep moving it back and forth, especially if I can get it right there. Isn't that something? For the life of me, I cannot find regular drill bits. I guess I'm going to have to buy a pack that doesn't have this end on there. You know, because then they're longer. I thought I had some. I guess I've got them at my mother's. So I'm going to try this and try to just grab the tip of it. That way I could maybe, I don't know. I don't think I can get it down any further. Yeah. Because it's hitting that, so my drill bit is only, oh jeez, 1.5 inches. 1 3/8 long. Dabbity nabbity. Well, what else am I gonna do? I didn't really want to do my paddle bit just yet. See if I can find a longer bit here. Jeez. See, these are all designed to fit that. It's not a shank that goes all the way up. And I'm going to look around and see what else I can come up with. I'm looking all around for them. I thought I looked in here. Here they are. See, these bits will, see how much longer they are. And of course they don't fit. They don't fit in this kind of drill, because this only fits those other ends, which is fine. You just have to make sure you've got a different drill for those. I happen to have this one. Oh, the battery's dead. I've got to get another battery. Jeez. Okay. I don't know. I think I might be gotten so lucky. I'm drilling on top of a floor joist. Oh, no, I'm not. Yay. Okay. That plywood on there's probably 1 inch, 1.25 inch plywood, or maybe they ran something else on there, you know, 2x4 tongue and groove 2x6s or something. Okay, let's see. Now I got it down there, and so I'm going to take this wire. I'm going to push down about yay far on there. And then I've got to crawl underneath the house. I'm just going to go back and forth like this because I think I'm hitting the insulation underneath the floor. But I should be able to see it when I get down there. Okay? Then I can see where that is, because if it's right next to a floor joist that goes this way or over here. I know I know I'll be okay over there. If it's, you know, from that hole, I'm going to be another 2 1/4 inches over that way. So if it was like 1.5 inches away from here, that would tell me I would have to move my box that way a little bit. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to cut the carpet out and then start cutting the floor out and find out, uh-oh, I'm hitting a joist. I have to move it over. Now I have to patch the carpet pad and all that kind of stuff, okay? So now I got to go underneath the house. And you're going to come with me. I'm going to take you down there. I've got to set up my my extension cords and my construction light and all that stuff. And I'm going to take you down there with me so we can see where that's coming out before I cut that hole. And incidentally, how am I going to cut that hole? Once I figure it out, everything, I'll take a paddle bit and probably a 5/8 dimension paddle bit. That way, I can take a Sawzall blade. So I'm just going to use a metal cutting Sawzall blade and cut through the plywood, I think. Or I'll have to see. I might use a different blade. But see, that's 5/8 of an inch thick, wide. So when I cut my hole, I've got to have it at least big enough to put this down. If I didn't have any paddle bits, what could I do it? I could drill a hole with my drill bit, just with these drill bits here. Drill one close to that one, close to that one, close to that one, close to that one, and then bend it back and forth and just get a slot far enough to get this through there. You know what I mean? I don't have a jigsaw. All I have is a Sawzall. And I thought, you know what? I don't need to go to the store and have a jigsaw. I very seldom use a jigsaw for anything anymore. Years ago I had one and I would use that. But I've you know, anytime I have to make a notch or something, I just use my Sawzall and figure it out. All right, let's go downstairs. I'm just about ready to crawl underneath the house. I'm going to take a mental note about from where that is to where I need to come up over there, and that'll tell me where that wire should be. And another thing I could do is I could just measure right here to the outside wall. Measure to the outside wall here. Like 15 and a half feet or so. Let's see, I could have, I guess, measured like that before I started cutting my hole down there, gone underneath the house, measured over, all that kind of stuff. It's a little bit more tricky, especially if you don't have much crawl room, or if you're by yourself, you got to hold the tape there, and it's not nice and flat. Okay, 15 and a half feet, and let's just see where we're at from there over. About, in case I can't see it, if it's up inside the insulation, I mean, I could guess and pull the insulation down a little bit, right? And find the wire. Okay, that's about 15 feet that way. So about from where the door is and where it notches, and I'll know where that is underneath the house, because this is where the footing will be, along here, and it will bump out that way and stuff. And if I get mixed up a little bit, I can see where this kind of comes out at an angle over to there, and then across and over. So just kind of get your bearings before you go underneath the house, so you're looking in the right place. All right. Get my light set up. We'll get under the house.